We live.
Good morning, traders. Welcome back to the Forex Showdown. I hope everyone had great Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, as we did over here at Traders Network Club. I have FxBigDog here as well, and we're going to get started with the Forex Showdown, where we're going to go ahead and battle and get two pairs each to go ahead and trade to see who can close first to go ahead and win the showdown. So get ready, and we're going to start soon, and I'll see you then.
All righty, traders. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and welcome to the 2023 showdown. This is the first session of the week. Good morning to everyone. Hopefully, as Karen mentioned, hopefully everyone had a fantastic New Year and a great Christmas, and looking forward to trading here in 2023. So I'm looking forward to jumping in and getting some trades started this year. I know that there's a lot of things happening this year that we're going to go ahead and talk about throughout the year. And so make sure that you are subscribed to this channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do it right now, because there is going to be weekly sessions. We're going to go ahead and introduce some new stuff this year as well into the channel. So make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channels, both Traders Network Club, but as well as my FxBigDog trading channel as well. Make sure you subscribe to that channel too. Now, with that being said, traders, we're going to go ahead and take a look at some short-term opportunities, short-term trade opportunities. We just recently had some news come out this morning, and that was the non-farm payroll. Now, we had jobs not just only in the US, but we had jobs for Canadians as well. And I want to go ahead and just read into the data a little bit, just to give you a little bit of an insight of how I see the data being reported. So firstly, number one, we got the jobs report. The jobs report came out good. We had 200 and sorry, my bad. We had 223. Sorry, my eyes are so bad this morning. 223,000 jobs being created for this last month. They were expecting 200K, so it's definitely up. So we had some jobs up, but of course the revised numbers came out differently. The revised numbers came out lower, so that was a little negative to the dollar. Now, we did have average earnings. Average earnings actually sunk down to 0.3% from the 0.4%, which is not a good thing. We all know that average earnings has to be, the average hourly earnings has to be higher. We want to see that, so people are getting paid more, or at least getting paid for what they're worth and not what they're not worth. So, so that's something that that's definitely something to pay attention to. And then, of course, the jobs that came out for the Canadians. Good job reports. In fact, they're looking at 5,500 jobs being reported, but it came out, that was the forecast, but it came out at, check this out, it came out at 104,000 jobs were created from 5,000 to 104. Are you kidding me? What a big difference right there. So that's definitely creating some strength in the Canadian dollar, which, by the way, is pretty good for the positions that we're holding. We're holding CAD Swiss, which we're looking long, which is looking good. We're looking New Zealand CAD, which is looking for a bearish move on that. So that's looking good as well. So we'll definitely go ahead and jump into those details right now this morning as we go ahead and look for trade opportunities. So that's something, Cameron, we might have to pay attention to. The data that's reported today is going to create sort of volatility in the market, and definitely the pairs that we're looking at, US dollar CAD, CAD Swiss. No, did I say CAD Swiss? Yeah, CAD Swiss, Aussie CAD, and then, of course, New Zealand CAD. And then we've got US dollar trade against the euro, so euro US dollar. So we definitely got across the board some movement in a lot of the pairs that, in fact, all the pairs that we're focusing in on right now. don't know what's going on with this earpiece of mine. It's just bothering me so much. All right. So let me see if it's tied up here a little bit better. Okay, maybe I should just tighten it a little bit there. All right. So let's go take a look and see what's going on this morning. So once again, everyone, welcome to the first show of the year. We're going to dive into some market analysis. But before we do that, I want to make sure, traders, that everyone is aware that we are sponsored. Our YouTube channels are sponsored by EightCap. And so with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at a little bit of a small video on EightCap. All right, fantastic. Well, if you have not got a trading account or you don't have a broker that you're working with, make sure you go ahead and check out EightCap. We're actually, in fact, busy having conversations with EightCap to look at the leverage based on what they offer our clients. So make sure you check out the link down below. We're going to give you some information next week as to what they're going to be offering us, because a lot of traders that are following my trade ideas are getting lower leverage because it's becoming such a popular trading strategy. In fact, it is huge. And so because of that, brokers are trying to protect themselves by lowering the leverage for anyone that's following my signals. Whether you've gone through my through our broker link down below or not, they are lowering the leverage, and that becomes a problem for some traders. Now, we're negotiating a higher leverage, so make sure you check out our link down below. Get signed up. We're going to be talking about what they're going to be, what the benefits are going to be next week, about how, if you sign up with the IB agreement, what that benefits are going to require or these going to offer you. So we'll talk about that in next week. Until then, let's go ahead and check out the markets this morning. And I'm going to go ahead and just add in a couple of things here. Euro, I'm just going to add in the pairs that we're going to look at this morning. And then we're going to go ahead and get this show on the road. Let's see what we got here. CAD, US dollar CAD. Okay, CAD Swiss. There we go. CAD Swiss. All right. So here we go. Take a look over here. Let's go ahead and share the screen here, Cameron. And I haven't done mine either. So let's go share the screen. And you'll see here right here as we go ahead and pop this open right here. You'll notice we do have. Oops, my bad. We do have a bunch of pairs listed over here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and spin the wheel so that we can see who's going to go ahead and get started on which currency pair. Now, Cam, I believe I won the last battle, or was it you? I can't remember.
I can't remember either, to be honest.
All right, I'll tell you what. Let's do a coin flip. All right, because I won so many battles last year, and I'm obviously the king of kings when it comes to trade battles. Let's go ahead and give you the first option this year to get started on the first currency pair, just because I'm a nice guy. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and give you first option right here as we go ahead and spin the wheel. Let's take a look and see what we got. Let's see what we got. And Cameron, you have got the US dollar CAD.
Okay.
Yep, US dollar CAD. Take it away, my friend.
All right, let's take a look at the US dollar CAD. So look at this. We had a nice little sell-off. Had to do with the news earlier, like you said. And look, I'm looking at the 1 hour, and you can see I have a nice support trend line as well. This orange trend line, it shows some support as price comes and tests this, where we get some demand. And we do have a nice.
Let me change your screen. There we go. You got it now.
And we also have some nice support here as well at these lows. Price is trading right now at the just above that support trend line. Okay, so we're obviously with price action at this support here, we're obviously anticipating some rally. So let's go ahead and go to a smaller time frame here. All right, so we are at this oversold position on the lower time frame. Price is not showing any divergence yet at the bottom here. We could see a little push at the bottom here and have price go ahead and test this support before it wants to continue to go back up. Let's see how much room we do have. So we only got 20 pips right back to this low. Only right back to this low is we do have some support. I can see price coming back down and want to retest this because we had such a big volatile move here. Um, the retracement could come back into this liquidity zone as well. Let me go to a smaller time frame here. Looking at the small time frame, we got some positive divergence forming. Maybe we're just getting a nice little pullback here and want to see price want to continue back down into the support here, which is really my demand zone here. Take a look here. We do have price coming in the zone. If we go to 1 hour, you can see more. And we already had a nice breakthrough right here as well of the support of the trend line. So when I usually see a nice little breakthrough support and price wants to come back up, looks like it was coming back up for some supply. Once it cut supply, we had some news in the market that made a nice little sell-off right here. Testing this, the support of this trend line, I think we're just getting a nice little pullback. And I think it wants to continue to come and target this demand at the bottom here where we also have some liquidity where price tends to move after some volatile moves. So yeah, with the 1 hour still at the oversold position here, go to the 50-minute time frame. Price is still creating some lows here on the oscillator as well. MACD is still pretty moving. Look at that, price just went and dipped. Okay. Well, that kind of changes. Back to the supports, just about. I think we still have about just 30 pips move. I'm gonna get in now. I'm gonna go sell right here on the U.S. dollar CAD.
We just had some news out, by the way, Cameron. And the news that was just popped out right here is the ISM services. That came out right here, and that looks like it is projected 55. It came out at 49. That's why we see a downside move in the charts just because of that number. We also saw a little jump on the New Zealand CAD as well. A little bit of a pop, but I think it's more of a pop than anything else. I think I don't think it's going to sustain itself, but we'll see how it plays out. But yeah, that's the reason why you got that little pop there. Now you might have to take a look at the overall trend. Did you try? Were you looking to buy it?
No, sell.
Sell it? Oh yeah, yeah. That would have been a good entry right there. Pop that. You might be able to get a little bit higher.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's gonna make me get in a worse entry than I would have gotten if I gotten a little earlier there.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. I still see um price targeting this the zone of demand below here. So I do see a little breakthrough. Maybe we do get a little pullback. There is some liquidity in this zone right here, but I've seen price want to target this demand zone just because we already had a nice breakthrough of support of this trend line. A lot of my members say, "Hey, Cam, why are you selling when we're at support?" Right? That's always a question I get when we're at support and we're selling. Just because we're at support doesn't mean I always want to tend to buy, depending on how price action played out before. And obviously, right here, like I mentioned, we already had a nice solid breakthrough of support. Price made this a key demand level, wanted to come back up, get some supply, and we had a nice volatile move. Might get some retracement, but we want to come back to grab some more demand. As we're looking for some more volatility when we have looking for liquidity when we have such a volatile move.
Mm. Yep. Yeah, the ISM numbers definitely gave the market a little bit of a spook here because I see it's certainly jumping a little bit here. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
it was a little
Okay.
unfortunate to get there because I'm pretty sure it moved pretty fast, and I think it moved about just below 20 pips.
Yeah, it did. I think you would have captured 20 pips really quickly on that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Decision?
Yeah, I already got in.
Oh, okay. You're in. So you're
Yeah,
selling
yeah, I'm
right
in.
now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. I actually didn't even see the signal pop up. So, by the way, traders, if you go ahead and follow the Telegram channel is down below in the description. If you check out the Telegram down below, you can go ahead and connect to that, and you should see all the trades popping up inside the Telegram channel. We give you exactly entry points, the whole shabam. So, direction, entry point, and the currency pair. I think there it is. There. Oh yeah, you got Cameron. You got 135 at 35. So 135.35 was the entry point. Cameron's looking for 135.15 as oh, my bad. You're buying. No, you said it. Yeah, 135.15 is the target to the downside, and that's of course if he doesn't get additional entry points. That's just based on the one. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and take a look over here at the next trade opportunity based on what we have. We got to go to the wheel. Let's go ahead and spin it. And knowing me, I'll probably get the New Zealand CAD just because that thing wants to haunt me. No, Aussie CAD. So a little bit of different move. Okay, good. Aussie CAD, same thing. So let's take a look at the Aussie CAD right here, and let's see what's going on. So firstly, number one, I like to take a look at the overall directional bias of what's going on with the Aussie. So I'm going to go to the larger time frame right here, open up the daily, and I do notice that the market is testing. I mean, we've got some trend lines up here at the top. We've got some downward trend lines taking place over here. Market's certainly hitting resistance. We had this nice little rally to the upside. Certainly see a whole bunch of wave structure taking place right here. We're not going to dig into that this morning, but we can see that the market is definitely waving up, and now resistance hit here at the top. So what I'm thinking here is, oops, because the market came to this resistance right here and failed to trade above that, it makes me believe that the market is looking for a corrective move. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you a couple of things here. Let's just go ahead and do some housekeeping. Take some trend lines out the way here. Okay. And Cam, did you just close out your trade? Oh, no, sorry, that was our other signal. All right, that was actually our yeah, we closed out the euro.
Yeah, no,
Okay, cool.
price is still sitting still there at even.
Okay, cool. So this is the way I look at it this way right here. Okay, I'm looking at this and saying that we have a wave structure that's coming off the low right here to this high. Then we have an inside structure from here going up to here right there, and it hits the 1.6 rate, and so therefore we have a internal structure right here that's from here to here. And because we have an internal structure setting up over here, I'm looking at this and I'm going, okay, we just closed out on our flagship product. We just closed out a signal on a trade signal. If you follow my trade signals based on our flagship product called the Pip Hunter, you'll notice that we did close out a position on that on the Aussie CAD. We were buying long for a short-term setup, but now I'm going to consider looking at this a little differently. Now, this could change over the next 15 minutes. In fact, normally I'd like to wait until about 10:30 to make a trading decision. At 10:15 and then 10:30, I don't have that option right now. So I'm going to go and jump into a trade right now. I know that that could change over the next few minutes, let's say 15 to 30 minutes. But for right now, if I have to jump into trade right now, I'm looking for the market because we held up at this resistance right here. I'm looking for the market to continue to push down. And so I see this big candle right here is to be just a retest of this. So the bullish move right here says retest. So I'm actually looking for the price to move down and take out the low right here. So I think this is where our profit target, or at least our bearish move is going to go down to. It's going to target between 0.9 thousand and 0.9050. That's the area. So let's call it 9050 right here and 9,000. So that's about the area where we're anticipating price to move to. So with that being said, let me now go down to the lower time frame. I'm going to go to the 50. Ooh, that's a nasty beast right there. Go to the 1 hour. Ooh, All right, so let's take a look at the 1 hour. Let's see what's going on in the 1 hour. Man, the markets are really not giving us a lot of options here, making it really tough for us. Let me just see something here. Wow. Okay, so that ISM number really made a big difference right here. Absolutely made a big difference. Man, could we have just settled with the jobs reports and just taken it from there? Okay, this one is making it really tough for me. I'm still anticipating price to move down, but I'm going to go ahead and take a look here. Okay, so the market has tested that support level. Here's the downside move. Right about here. That's the target to the downside. This is the level of support that price is testing right now. Let's make that different. Let's do a dotted line. So there's resistance right here. Price is at resistance at the moment right now. And if it does push through, we could get to another level of resistance, which is there. And that is at 92.33. And so that is approximately from where price is trading right now, that's approximately another 35 pips going long. And the big thing here is, traders, that we have to understand is that if price holds up here, then it is going for this area right here. This is the 1 hour chart. So the 15 quickly, and let's take a look at the 15. Wow. All right, let me see how much further we got. 32. All right, Cameron, you know what? I'm going to play this resistance. Let me go to 15-minute right here. Take a look at the oscillators down below right here as well.
Looking to sell?
Yeah, I want to sell.
Yeah, I like to sell.
I got a really option here because I really want to continue the overall direction here. So I'm waiting. I'm stalling a little bit so I can get some more momentum to the upside right here. It's really strong, but I don't think it's going to hold. Let's see what the dollar's doing here. Sorry, that's US oil. My bad. Big bearish move on the dollar. Yep, let's go ahead and sell, Cam. I'm going to go ahead and sell.
Okay.
Sell CAD.
Aussie CAD?
Aussie CAD, yep. Sell Aussie CAD. Now, if the market does go up a little higher right here, that's a 28. That means we'll enter again here as it takes out the high right here. And then if the bull score a point, take out the high, then what I have right here is an irregular flat pattern right here. And that's really what I'm banking on right here. I'm banking on the market still to continue to move bearish. But if it does go ahead and do this and wave back up here, take out the highs right here, we'll be entering here as it takes out the highs. And then we're still looking for price to go down to this level right here around about 61. What is that? 80? Sorry, my bad. That's my eyes are so messed up this morning. Totally messed up. Sorry, I should have actually wear my glasses right here today. So it looks like it's 90 and 91. Yeah, I completely screwed that one up. 1991 right here. So 1991 is the upside. I don't know why the screen's so blurred today. Is it really my eyes that's so bad? But yeah, 1991 is the target to the downside based on long term. So If I was a swing trader, I would be selling it right here at the top, waiting for price to take out the high and sell at the top. But I'm going to go ahead and get in right here. And if I have to level in on this, I'll have to do that in order to be able to get me in on a better price and then move down to 1991 for the overall target. But again, we only chasing often 20 pips in the market. So, okay, we're in. All right, Cam, what did we get? Let's take a look right here. I got, just so that everyone knows, we got 92.03. Wow, we're getting even some slippage on the entries. Damn, okay. So we got, and it looks like your price, you got 35.28 on yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a little unlucky with that entry there.
Okay. Well, it is what it is. Okay, so 92.03 is the entry point on the sell on the Aussie CAD. 92.03. Let's see how that plays out. Okay. Now, let's go to the next currency pair. Whew, man, I want to just go back to the New Zealand CAD right here. What's going on? Wow. Look at that pump right here. All right, let's go to the New Zealand CAD and take a look at the next trade right here. And, oh, you're going to get lucky here, Cam. US dollar. So back to back. Oh, no, CAD Swiss.
Oh, CAD Swiss.
CAD Swiss. Take a look at CAD Swiss.
Okay, CAD Swiss. Well, I'm definitely the members know I'm bullish on CAD Swiss. And I'm expecting reversal. We've been bearish for a little while on the CAD Swiss, and we've hit a key demand level here, taking out some highs, and continue to gone ahead and create higher highs and higher lows. As we take a look here, I'm going to zoom in. Using my MACD, we can see these valid highs created right here. And these are all higher highs, and we got these higher lows as well. Price was obviously testing this key zone right here of these highs and lows. And we're looking like we got a nice little bearish candle moving right now. Could possibly just be testing this low right here, as it's still not validated this low. But I'm still expecting a bullish run here. I'm still expecting more rallies. So let me go to a lower time frame here. Back to this low is about 18 pips. Very tight. Very, very still right now. Very sideways movement here.
Yeah, we've definitely got a work cut out today. Man, back to back.
I can definitely see price dipping a little further down before it decides to rally up, but I don't know if it's going to be a 20 pip target on the downside. So definitely a sell is not what I'm looking for. Obviously, if I wanted to sell, it would have to be a lot more before this huge retracement of this bearish candles. So yeah, I can just go ahead and keep stalling as prices just dipping a little further, and then go ahead and buy. But my best entry right now is to go ahead and buy on the CAD Swiss. Let this retracement play out a little bit, and then obviously once we get that little rally, we'll go ahead and take out that target up for 20 pips.
All right, cool. So you're taking on a buy right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a buy on the CAD Swiss.
Yeah, I don't think I don't think that this move that we've seen right now is going to sustain itself for the rest of the day. I think we're going to get this thing stalled in a little bit and start to pull it back. So it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out, because I do realize that we're due for a correction in a lot of these pairs, and so we're all in that correction move, and we've had quite a big one. But I don't know, man. It just doesn't seem like. Let me see here on the.
Well, see, first thing is I see that we're moving pretty strong right now, bullish, and for price to come and take out this low, that's really going to break the bullish that price is creating. So I really can't see price breaking through this key zone right here. Okay, I'm expecting price to not break through here, and if price does break through that, then that would be my 20 pips. So I'm expecting this pullback right now. and then price to just test this low. Oh, sorry, this hasn't been validated, so this is really the low I'm looking at here. So price could definitely break through this, but not this low right here. I'm not anticipating a breakthrough this low, but still, this is still a key volatile zone right here, and that's why I'm not anticipating price to break through this either.
Mm. Yeah,
I could be wrong. Price could want to come back down to test this previous low, which is right here.
yeah.
But I'm definitely looking for a bullish run, and I like this stalling right now as price keeps dipping.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. All right, cool. All right. So are you in on the buy already?
Yes, I'm gonna get in right now to buy.
Okay. Are you stalling more?
Yeah. All right, there you go. I'm in. Buy on the cat Swiss.
All right, Cat Swiss. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the next one right here. Let's jump into the next setup. Next setup's going to be on, let's see, either Euro CAD. Let's take a look here. So Euro CAD, yeah, it would give me the New Zealand CAD. All right, so New Zealand CAD, yep. I did want to actually take a look at it because I did jump in on the Aussie CAD and I went ahead and sold, and I realized that I was getting in on a very strong bullish move right here, but I still see the overall direction being bearish. So I'm looking at this on the Aussie CAD. I'm looking at this as a irregular flat pattern and then falling back down south. And this would probably be the same thing I'm going to probably expect here on the New Zealand CAD as well. Is this is just a short-term recovery and then a further downside move. So I'm already sort of like being biased towards this direction, just because I'm already psychologically prepared for this thing to continue to move down south, and this is just a corrective, short-term corrective. So let's dig into a couple of things here. Now, here we have the 1 hour open. I can see we have a downward swing. Here we have another downward swing. So we're trading inside a fourth wave correction. And we can see that the market's definitely holding up at this level. So which means that price could, not that say it will, but price could still want to go back up to retest the top right here as it stays inside this range. So we could probably see the New Zealand CAD pushing up a little bit higher right here, and there's definitely that possibility. Now, the one thing I do see here is that I do see a fifth wave right here at about 83, 84, about there. That's where I do see the fifth wave to be at. So I'm in a little bit of a better position here because I could play this as a hedge, which means that I could go ahead and buy this, even though I'm selling Aussie CAD, go ahead and buy New Zealand CAD. And if it does drop back down south, meaning that CAD actually goes ahead and strengthens, then this would mean that I would make money on both ends. I'd make money on this one, meaning that if it does sell off, I'll have to level in and then make money going up again. And then the Aussie, I'll make money on the way down because I've gone ahead and sold the Aussie CAD. So if I look at this right here, I'm going to go ahead and make a decision on here. And so what I have to do is I actually have to go down to the lower time frame because we had a breakout right here. And I'm going to look and see if we can retest this breakout point. So 28 is the, in fact, 28 pips would be perfect. Cameron, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and sell. But before you go ahead and do that, let me just double check on the 1 hour, on the 15 minutes. Sell. Go ahead and sell New Zealand CAD. I was going to buy it, but now because I can see that the breakout point gives me about 28 to 30 pips, I'm going to go ahead and sell it. Did you sell? What price you get? 84.97. Okay, so we got slipped on the entry as well on those. Man, we're getting slipped big time. All right, so we got 84.90 97. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to look to see if we can get back to retest this breakout point. And then if I'm right about this this move that we've just currently seen right here, and this is just a temporary move based on the news, then if it goes back below this this point right here, then we should be going back to retest the lows down here that it was at, and then eventually we should go back down to 83.85. So I think I'm getting at the right area. We'll take a look and see how that plays out. But this area has certainly been an area that the market's gone ahead and tested a few times. If you take a look over here, I know it's a 5-minute, but it still shows a lot of resistance here. But here you can see right here, this area right here has definitely become an important level. I'm going to go draw a line across here so you can see. So you can see right here how the market's tested this area a few times. Here it's tested right here. Then it tested there again. It's tested there, broke through, tested it here, and now we're retesting it again right here. So this is definitely a resistance level that the market's going to at least have some sort of price rejection. And if it does come back into the range and close out back in the range, this again is the 1 hour. So by what time is it now? In the next 30 minutes, 35 minutes, if we get the 1 hour close back up below here, then all this is a wash and rinse, and price is going to go back down and actually get to that 83.85 level. So we'll see how it plays out. Now, if it doesn't do that, then and it breaks through that resistance, then there's a good chance that we could go back up and retest that 86.23 level, and all we are stuck is in this consolidation right here. All right, so it'll be pretty sad if it does that, because we are holding some New Zealand cap positions, and we got close to about 30 pips away from our break-even point. So it will be pretty frustrating if we have to go all the way back up again and not see the market move back down. But unfortunately, traders, you see, when we look at the market, all we can do is really trade the market setups, right? And so because we are looking at a downward swing and chasing after that 83.85 level, and because the market is stuck in this fourth wave, all we got to do is really play it out. We got to wait. Traders say, well, Big Dog, why do you keep saying wait? Because that's all we can do. We can't miraculously change anything, right? If we're in a position, we have to just play the game. And the game is that we've seen a setup, we trade the setup, we're looking for these levels for the market to get to, and all we got to do is wait. We have to be patient and wait for that. That's the only thing we can do. We cannot change the market's mind. We cannot change anything that's been done in the market. All we got to do is just take the news, take the information, take the technicals, make decisions, and then stick with it. All right, and that's what we're going to do right here. So let's see how this plays out, Cameron. All right, so let's do a quick reset. Now we are at resistance. Let's see that resistance hold here on this pair. It is at 85.03. Shows that there's been a lot of resistance at that level. I'm going to see that holds. Specifically, if it closes out in the next hour below, all right, below that level, and even goes back into that range that it broke out of, that'll be pretty solid right here. Okay, so let's go to the last currency pair that we have on the list here, Cameron, and let's go ahead and look at the Euro US dollar. You and I both break it down, and let's see if we can go ahead and find a trade, whether we buy or sell on this particular pair. Let's go ahead and make a decision on this. So I'm going to go ahead and start off here, Cam, because I've got my charts open right here. I'm going to go to the daily time frame first. And I'm going to do some housekeeping here. Let's go clean up a little bit on this. And I'm going to remove the drawings. And let's go ahead and do this. So if I look at the daily, I'm going to go ahead and start off down below right here. And I'm noticing that we do have wave 1. Then the market goes up and creates this internal structure, 1. And then we have another one right here, 2. And then it comes to this 5-0 right here, or at least the 5th wave right here, which means that we're now in a large wave structure. So let's go ahead and take this swing. Let's move it all the way to the top right here. Let's clean up house in the inside. And now we've got a nice little wave 1, 2, and 3. And now we're looking for a 4th wave correction. Now, the 4th wave correction can take out this last wave right here, which is the internal 4th wave right here. And we could look at this as this could be the next level of support right here. So we're actually looking for the euro to actually fall further down south towards this level, which means that dollar should be strengthening. Okay. Now, I'm going to take a look at the dollar in a minute right here. So I'm expecting dollar to actually push the euro bearish down towards this level right here. and then from that point start going back up. So I do expect the dollar to fall overall, but in the short term, midterm, I'm expecting some dollar strength, so it's going to push the euro down south, and then we're going to go ahead and look for the next move. So what I'm going to do here now is I'm going to go to the this is the euro. So before I make a decision right here, let's just take a quick look at the dollar index chart right here. And let's go ahead and let me explain to you what I'm looking for right here. So this is the dollar index chart. I've got an inside structure one, and then down here is another one, but I'm going to move it all the way down to the low right here because I see this as the fourth wave consolidation. So we're range bound right now, and price is still inside that range. So price is inside the range. We're looking for a breakout, but we are looking for price to move up a little higher. So here we have wave one, wave three. This is wave four. Eventually, we are looking for the market to move down to this level right here, about there. So I'm going to go ahead and say that this bearish move that we're seeing right now today might not survive through it, and that again we'll have to wait and see. But I believe it's not going to survive, and we are going to break out the top side right here, and then chase after a deeper correction move right here, possibly even this high right there. I'm going to go ahead and mark it off that high there before the market goes ahead and moves further down south. So I think we can still see some continuation of some bullish movement in the dollar, and then it's going to go ahead and sell off. So I think we can see some pullback. Let's see here. Go to the 1 hour. Let's take a look on the 1 hour right here. So this is what the 1 hour looks like right there. And we can see some over. So clearly we have to break above that high for the trend to continue. It took out this low right here. So we've seen some short-term reversals there. Short-term reversals. Yeah, I think we're going to see a pullback up here, and I think it's going to break back above the trend line. So, all right, so I'm going to go ahead and say this, Cameron. And I think we just entered another buy on the Aussie CAD, by the way. But let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to go ahead and say that on the euro US dollar, I'm going to bank on a bearish move, especially in the short term. We've got this trend line right here as well, been tested there. I say we sell euro US dollar.
Okay.
All right, you got. All right, did you go?
Oh, you want me to get in?
Yeah. I think we can. Go ahead and do that.
Yeah. I'm pretty much on the same page there. So.
Okay. Now I'm following. I'm actually doing a hedge on my trade replicator. I'm doing a hedge on the trade replicator as a buy. So we're going to sell this one, and the reason why I believe that we could see both a hold on a second. Did I say sell? Yes. Sell. Yes.
It's in there.
All right. Cool. So yeah. So this is the reason why I've done a hedge on my actual trade signals. Did a sell here, but a buy on the other one. It's because this session is all about trying to get profits really quick, all right, without waiting for any confirmation. And so what we want to do here is I want to go ahead and take a look over here. From here, I think we're going to get a dip first. But I'm hedging it in case we break above
I can see
here.
I can see the euro going right there. Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
I think the euro has enough bullish to go test that last high before it wants to continue to go down.
Yeah. So this is the reason why I've gone in with one buy, one sell. And I'll tell you right here. Let me just go ahead and take a look here. All right. So the reason for that is if you take a look over here, there is about 50 pips to the upside. And there is, to retest this breakout point, there's about 36 right here. So I'm thinking that this resistance might just push us down a little bit further before we see a buy. Now, this is on the 1 hour time frame. Let's go to the 15. And yeah, you can see on the 15 right here, also a little bit of indecision. So although the momentum is still bullish, And on my trade ideas, I'm trading still the momentum that's bullish. But here in this show, I want to trade a bit of a correction first before the market goes back up again. So this is the reason why I'm thinking that there might be a 20 pip grab opportunity right here and then a continuation. So I'm applying, and by the way, traders, it's very important that you understand that looking at the markets, you can apply different type of approaches where you can trade more of a narrow short-term intraday approach, and not necessarily the trigger is short-term, but you're looking at the outlook. The outlook is a little more short-term intraday. Then you can look at the outlook more long-term, where you're looking at a long-term sort of outlook and then making a decision on triggering based on the long-term outlook where support and resistance is holding. So it's two of the other. It's really it might seem complicated to others, but I think we've got sort of a game plan going here, and I think we're quite all right with that sell for some short-term gains. If it does go long, then I'm going to be making money on the other side, but I'll have to go ahead and continue to trade this one and make some money on this one. I believe we're going to make money on both of them because I think the market's that volatile that buying and selling right now will make money on both of those, in both sides. We'll see how it plays out by the end of the day. But you can see it's already starting to stall right here. That dollar move already starting to stall right here. Even oil prices pushing up, so we're getting some stronger oil too, and that's also going to cause this. And so let's take a look here. This is the New Zealand CAD. That's stalling here at that resistance. So they're getting a lot of things stalling at the moment right now. We'll take a look how the hourly closes out. That's still going to be in another 30 minutes or so. But I'd like to see the hourly close back below this 84.75 level. And if we can close back below 84.75, I think we're on our way back to the support down here at 84.30. And then a break of that will get us to 83.85. Let's see how this plays out, Cam. All right.
Yeah, the US dollar CAD's almost getting there. About 5 pips away.
Let's take a look at your.
I
Let's take
got
a
I
look
got
here.
in a better position, a better entry, on the VIP one. That one already closed.
Okay, on which pair is that? The US dollar CAD.
Yeah.
So US dollar
Yeah, the
CAD's already
entry.
started.
Yeah, I got in a little after on the VIP account. I got a little after, and what happened was his price kind of pulled back a little bit, and I got a better entry. So I already closed that out on the VIP, but right now it's still about 4 pips away at 16 pips right now, and it
Okay.
should be closing soon here, 17. So
Which trade have we picked up 2 positions on?
I believe we didn't pick up any.
Look on your right bottom there. You
Yeah,
see it.
yeah, none.
I thought I see 2 there on the Aussie CAD. Is it not 2 on the Aussie CAD?
No, and then the US dollar just closed out right now.
All right, you just closed that US dollar, so you're 1 up already.
Yep.
Okay, Terry, so US dollar CAD closed out. Boom, done. Good job, Cam. Great one on that. What else we got there that's closed?
So yeah, to recap, my other pair I got in was the CAD Swiss, and I went long on the CAD Swiss. We're up about 5 pips.
Okay.
The Euro US dollar was the one we did at the end together. We went short. Could expect some more rally to those highs, which could get us in a second entry, but we're still expecting price to go ahead and dip. So we're only down 6 pips on the Euro. And then the New Zealand CAD, you went short in the New Zealand CAD, only about 3-4 pips down.
Okay.
And Aussie CAD, you went short as well, about 5 pips down.
Okay. So it's pretty much hovering there. You can see that's the thing. It's stalling right now. I think the markets are pretty much digest all the news that's come out. We've had 2 back-to-back news. We had the ISM numbers that came out at 10 o'clock, and then of course the jobs came out at 8:30 this morning. So back-to-back data that's moved the markets. And again, you could look at this as a couple of things. With the jobs showing an increase in jobs, that might not be the game plan that the Feds have. The Feds have said multiple times that they're trying to reduce jobs because reducing jobs will create lower inflation because less spending, low inflation. that'll help them combat what they're trying to do. Obviously, they mentioned they'll continue to push rates up or raise the rates, maybe not as aggressive as they've done in the last 6 months, but they are going to go ahead and continue to raise rates. This, what's happening right now, puts the Feds a little bit off their game plan because it's not according to what they've been stating. So maybe there's going to be some different things said in the next statement. We'll have to wait and see how that plays out. But that's it, traders. If you want to follow these trades, make sure you check out the Telegram channel in the description down below. Once you've gone and clicked onto that, you can go ahead and join the Telegram channel, and all these signals, or at least these alerts that we are placing here in the live market, will be sent to that Telegram channel. Just a small disclaimer. We're not CTAs. We're not advising. We're not telling you what you should be doing. We're just showing you what we're doing. If you choose to follow, remember, be responsible. It's all on you, all right? You're responsible for your own trading account. You're responsible for everything that you do on your trading account. We're not taking any responsibilities. All we're doing is educating you and showing you what we do and how we trade. Whether you like it or don't like it, that's the choice you're going to have to make. Whether you take on that signal or not, it's up to you. So with that being said, traders, have a fantastic weekend. Have a blessed weekend. And we're looking forward to 2023 and what trading is going to bring to us and the results we're going to get this year. We are really excited about that. So make sure you check it out. Check out TradersNetworkClub.com. Check out Cameron's Trading Room. Cameron's Trading Room is doing absolutely killer. It's the VIP Trading Room. Check out it's called the Starter Pro membership in the Traders Network Club website. Check it out. He's doing really good. He has regular sessions with these students. They're in the Discord. They're making good money. They're making good trading decisions. They're really doing Cameron's really doing a great job to be able to support these traders. Check it out, TradersNetworkClub.com. Look out for the Starter Pro membership. All right, there's a lot of things that's been bundled up with that. Check it out. Thank you, traders. Have a fantastic afternoon and a great weekend. We'll see you next time. This is FxBigDog and Cameron